ABC. It's Greeno. We'll try and finish up the bees tonight. Got a bunch here to finish them up. I'm going to try and do it all in one video. So there's a few doubles in here, so and we're sliding around. Sorry. But, today on the way home from work, stopped and picked up the new Overkill. That's what's playing now. This is pretty incredible. Really digging it so far. The album before this, Ironbound, really like that album too. And this one's pretty daggone close so far. So need a couple more listens. Alright, we'll get started here. Finishing up the Black Sabbath. Never Say Die. Last album with Ozzy. And like I said, there are some doubles going on here. There's a greatest hits. It's from Holland. Next, Live at Last. This is from Spain. This is pretty crummy, if I remember right. Just bad recording. Copy. Next, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. Copies. Next, Volume 4. Just kind of showing these real quick. I know everybody's seen all the Sabbath stuff before. Masters of Reality. Paranoid. And you can see it's like anytime I find Sabbath in good shape, I grab them. Got way too many Paranoids right now. They're all in like pretty good shape. So. And the first album, self-titled. Alright, so that's it for Sabbath. Next, Black Rose, Walk It How You Talk It. I remember this being pretty good. It's been a long time since I've heard it. Need to go back through and check out a bunch of this stuff. Here's the same album, but this is on Neat. The Neat pressing. Totally different back. Here's Boys Will Be Boys by Black Rose. And next, Black and Blue in Heat. Last of their first 4 albums. I saw these guys last year at the M3 Fest, and they were pretty rocking, surprisingly. Nasty, nasty. I was kind of skeptical, waiting for them to come on, but they were really good. And Without Love, second album. Actually, their new album that came out last year was pretty good. And of course, first one, Black and Blue, which is kind of a classic MTV metal, hair metal album in the 80s to me. And of course, it says Tommy Thayer in it, or in the band, who now wears the Ace makeup in Kiss. This is Black Lace, Get It While It's Hot. Female singer. This was a Mausoleum band, on a Mausoleum label. Great label. This is their second album. Unlaced is their first album. I believe that was the only two they put out. Also on Mausoleum. Next is Black Death. I think these guys were on Auburn. This came with a 7-inch single. Auburn was a label out of Cleveland, Ohio, if I remember right. Next is Black Angels, Kick Down. It's from early 80s, mid 80s, 84. It's on Golf, same label that Free started out on. I'm going to have to move some of these real quick. Sorry. Next is Black Alice. Bitches Sin, Invader. Next is Bitch, Be My Slave. This is an early Metal Blade release. Betsy Bitch. This was just reissued on CD with a bonus DVD of old footage and actually a new show they played, I guess, a couple years ago, one of the festivals in England. Another copy of that. Bitch, Damnation Alley. This is their first release. This is a kind of an EP. Five tracks. Next is another band called Bitch. It's First Bite. I think these guys were Switzerland. I remember this being pretty good. Again, I need to go back and listen to some of these. It's been a long time. Next is Big Mouth. Quite Not Right. And this band had Chris Caffrey in it. I think this might have been one of the first things he did. He's played guitar in a lot of bands throughout the 90s and up till today. Next is Betsy Bitch from the band Bitch, her solo album. Also on Metal Blade. Next is Beowulf. These guys were kind of like a crossover band. Next, Beneath the Surface. Next, Bo Nasty, Dirty But Well Dressed. They were just kind of a hair metal band. They were produced by Beau Hill, who did a lot of the 80s stuff, Rat and Kicks and that kind of stuff. Next is Beast, an English band, if I remember correctly. This one isn't on Mausoleum, but Beast, like Living in a Cage. This one is on Mausoleum. Sorry, I'm just kind of blowing through these real quick, trying to get them all in one video. Battlefield, We Came to Fight. This came out in '88. It's like a German pressing. This is Battle Axe, Power from the Universe. It's a Road Racer. Next, I've showed this, but it's Bathory, first album, and it's an original Yellow Goat. Found that not long ago. Next, some 70s hard rock, Bastard, Tearing Knights. This is from '78. This is another Bastard, Back to Nature, Back to the Nature. This is 77. Both these albums are German press. This is Baron Cross, Atomic Arena. A copy of Baron Cross. This one came with the promo picture. Somebody had shoved it inside the album cover. Next is Baron Rojo, Metamorphosis. Always messes me up. It's from '83. These guys were from Spain, if I remember correctly. Here's Baron Rojo, 2 LPs in 1 pack. This is still sealed. Found it like this and left it. Next, Bang Tango, Psycho Cafe. Always kind of like these guys. They had a different sound to them. Another MTV kind of band. Next is the first Badlands album, Jake E. Lee. This one's actually signed by Jake E. Lee, supposedly. So I don't really care too much for autographs unless I was to get them myself. Like, just saw Lazarus's video today on all the Thor stuff he has. That's different. You know, you're getting it yourself. Makes sense. Another Badlands. Bad English. I've shown these at some point too, I think. Backyard Babies, their last album, self-titled. Backyard Babies Live, Safety Pins and Leopard Skin. And Backyard Babies Total 13. Love that cover. Next is Baby Tucko. These it's on Ultra Noise. This was early in '84. It's a good album. And last is Babylon AD, just one of the MTV kind of sounding bands, late '80s. So that's it for the Bs. Blew through them really quick. Want to squeeze them all into one video, so may try and do the Cs in a week or 2 or something, depending on what people think of this, of the Bs. So thanks for watching. Leave comments.